So this is the time when you guys are giving your mock test. But if I tell you, if you're giving your mock test in a wrong way, that can ruin your next 10 days, right? So your mock test strategy should be on point. And today I'm going to tell you everything regarding that, when to give your mock test, what are the mock tests that you should give. And if after your mock test, let's say you have a very good mock test or you have a very bad mock test, what to do after that, and how many mock tests you should give in the next days till your exam, right? Okay. So now, first thing to note down here is NEET is not a knowledge alone test. It's not like they're only checking your knowledge. They're also checking your performance under the pressure. Your mocks train your mind to handle that pressure in those 3 hours. So NEET is an exam of managing the time, of performing under the pressure when you have examiner, everything outside, right? Or your surrounding is totally messed up, right? There is no AC, nothing over there. You are sweating and still you have to give that exam, right? So that is the reason it is not only a knowledge-based test, it is testing your efficiency, how you work under pressure, right? So that is why giving mocks are very important. But what I have seen is, if some students, they score very high marks in the mocks, they are like, oh my God, I am the king of everything, right? They have overconfidence, that ego, right? There should be little bit ego boost should be there, confidence should be there, but overconfidence will kill your real NEET exam. Because what will happen in the exam, let's say you're very overconfident, and in the exam what happens, oh my God, this question I don't know, then suddenly your confidence will drop, right? Next thing is, if you have low marks, panic mode. Oh my God, just 10 days, just 10 days, what to do? I'm not scoring good. Panic mode you have, right? I'll tell you everything how to tackle that. What you actually need is pattern recognition. Just remember, mock is just a mirror that what exactly you are doing. This is just telling you, this is not a verdict that, okay, you are bad in chemistry, you are bad in physics, you are bad in bio. It's just a mirror that what you're doing right now, these are the results. You need to focus on these things. Take mock as a rehearsal, right? It's not a final war, okay? It's not a final war. Next is, firstly, we will talk about how many mocks to give in 15 days. First thing, first question in your head. Ma'am, should I give mock every day? No. The answer is big no, right? One day mock you will give, next day, one day recovery plus focused revision on the mock mistakes. You will recovery means, ma'am, recovery is what? Recovery means some mistakes you will definitely do in the mock test. You will see that, see, one thing is you have to have your own strategy, right? When you are giving the mocks, maybe when you're solving the mocks, okay, you need, some students they pick bio first, some students they pick chemistry first, some students pick physics first, some students solve 20 questions and then mark the OMR sheet. So that is the strategy that you need to have, right? So if you, let's say your strategy is number 1, right, and that number A plan has not worked for you in one mock, that means you need to change your strategy. If you think that, okay, this strategy worked for me, then you need to apply that same strategy in the upcoming mocks. And every day, every mock will teach you something, that this point is, don't include this point in this mock test. That means, let's say I'm thinking that I'll solve firstly 30 questions and then I'll solve, then I'll mark OMR sheet. For example, that is not working for me. So when I give the mock 1 or 2 times, I'll realize if that is working for me or not. Okay. So every student will have their own strategies, right? So recovery means you will see that whether it is working for you or not working for you. What are the silly mistakes? You will go through those topics that you have done mistake in, and you will make it a strength. You will strengthen up those topics. Next is repeat. You will repeat. Then that means the alternate days you will give your mock test, right? What kind of mock test, ma'am? Try to give, if you start from now, try to give full syllabus mock, that is 4 total mock tests of full syllabus, and part table try to give 2. So I have given you total 6 mock tests here according to how many days you are left with, right? Okay, at least this is a must to do for you, right? Next is what to give, when to give mocks. Now your body clock should be set, right? So NEET timing should be your mock timing, that is 2 p.m. to 5:20 p.m. whatever you are going to eat on that day, eat. It's not like you are going to eat dosa that day to eat dosa only. That means if you think that I'm going to wake up at 8 a.m., wake up at 8 a.m. Right now, start doing that. Start doing that thing. If you think that I'm going to wake up at, let's say, 5 a.m., wake up at 5 a.m. today itself, right? Your body clock will set according to that. It's not like what will happen otherwise in the NEET exam, you will feel very sleepy in the exam, right? Because this is the timing where students usually feel sleepy, right? Next is no mocks on low sleep or mentally exhausted days. Let's say your mock went really, really bad, or something happened, you are not feeling well, or you have revised so many chapters, you are mentally exhausted, then don't give mock. Reason being, you will end up giving a bad mock because your mental state is, you are totally exhausted, you won't be able to give your 100%, and you will judge yourself. Right now, trust me on that, the outside world will not judge you. You will yourself judge yourself in every single thing. You will be like, oh my god, I'm bad at this, I'm bad at this. Self doubt is what you have to fight right now, right? So that's why, don't you, it's not in your hands not to judge yourself. You will definitely do that. So better is, when you're exhausted, try to relax and give your mock the next day, right? Try to do revision in that day, right? How many, then there is, if you spend 3 hours, now how to analyze, right? Analyze, how you will analyze. Let's say I'm spending 3 hours in giving the mock test. At least, this is the minimum that I'm telling you. If let's say your mistakes are very less, then it will take you hardly 1.5 or 2 hours. Let's say your mistakes are too much, then maybe it can take you 3 or 4 hours also in just analyzing it only, right? Okay. So if you spend 3 hours taking a test, spend at least 1.5 hours analyzing it, right? Then, how to analyze this properly? Check not just wrong answers, but also check why they went wrong. Is there any concept error? Or is there any misread question you are not able to read? You just did silly mistake, like there was incorrect, match the following. You did some silly mistakes over there. Or rushed bubbling, right? By chance, in the OMR sheet, you marked it wrong. So OMR sheet is also very important for you. At least now, in these 10-15 days, you should have a habit of marking the OMR sheets in the mock test itself, right? Next is create a silly mistake tracker. You should have a little notebook there, right? Where you are writing, in first mock, this was the mistake. In second, see, trust me, you will say, ma'am, only 6 mocks you are asking us to do. Trust me on that. If I give you 12 mocks and you don't follow this, those 12 mocks are wasted. Even if you do 6 mocks with full dedication like this, these 6 mocks are equal to 30 mocks. Trust me on that, because you are able to analyze your mistakes here. Create a silly mistake tracker. What you are doing, like you are not able to mark incorrect, see the incorrect option, not correct, some little digit mistake you are doing. You have just misread something. It was written 3, you have misread it as 2. So if these are the mistakes you're doing, you need to tell your brain that don't do this, right? Revise the exact topic of the mistake within 24 hours. Okay, what you have done, if there is some conceptual error, you have to revise it within 24 hours itself and re-attempt that question on that day only. Then most students just check right or wrong count. That okay, these many answers are correct, these many are wrong. But toppers check accuracy per subject. Ma'am, what is the benefit of accuracy per subject? See, if in the mock test, let's say I have done 6, and don't analyze yourself in one mock test, right? You have to analyze yourself in at least 3 mock tests. That okay, I'm good in biology. Every time I am getting average on good marks in biology. Every time I am doing some mistakes in physics. Every time in chemistry, I am doing mistakes in, let's say, inorganic chemistry, or let's say physical chemistry, or let's say organic chemistry. That way, it will help you to analyze what are the topics or what are the subjects that you are strong in. So that in the exam, your mind is already set that, okay, this is my strong topic and this is the topic. My bio is strong, so I'll firstly do bio questions only. This is how mocks will help you build your own NEET exam strategy. Okay. Next is percentage improvement over last 3 mocks, right? First, let's say it was a very bad, then 3. So basically, you have to take the average of the 3 mocks. Okay, your bio was average, or chemistry was average, or physics were average. That you have to take. How many questions were guessed and versus solved with clarity? Now, what I have seen, students don't guess it in the mock. In mock, they are like, otherwise, these are not my final exams. No. So why I'm thinking about that? So what happens here is that you are now you have not guessed anything. In the exam, you apply guess strategy also. So what is the point? You have to apply the guesswork here also to see whether you are good in guessing or you are very poor in guessing. If you are poor in guessing, don't guess questions in the exam, right? If you think you are good in guessing logical questions, then you can do that. This 6 marks will tell you eventually if you're good at it or not. Next is 5 things to write down after every mock, right? First is not 5 things, this is 3 things. First is 3 things that I did well. In every mock, this will help you plan your, what I'm telling, plan your NEET exam. Like plan your strategy of NEET exam yourself, right? So here 3 things I did well. 3 things that you did well, that will be your NEET strategy. 3 chapters I must revise that are you are very poor in. One thing I'll do differently in next mock. Let's say you were able to complete the full mock in the desired time. Okay, but now it's not like you will follow that strategy. You'll be like, how I can even manage more time? What is the one more thing that I can add to make my NEET exam better? Right? So these things you should focus on. What to do after bad exam? Let's say you have very bad score, not in your final exam. I'm telling you about the mock exam, right? So that your final exam has no chances of being bad, right? So if your mock went very bad, what you have to do? Don't take a mock next day. Next day, just revise the topics that you did wrong, okay? Take 1 day to revise mistakes and revise theory, revise topics, and of biggest errors, right? 5 biggest errors. That means you have to revise the topics of 5 biggest errors there, right? Like you were very bad. Like these are the things that you're continuously making mistakes. You have to revise those topics in the first group, right? So these are the things, students, that you should focus on. And ma'am, where do I get all these mocks? So first thing is for your revision. The marathon is going, all this is totally free of cost from 16th to 29th of April, totally free of cost. Like the link is in the description, you can click that, right? Next is, ma'am, if I want test series or mock test, that you were telling a mock test, but where I will get that? Totally free of cost. We are providing you the test series of NEET 2025, totally free of cost. Amazing test series these are. Then we are providing you totally free of cost. We are providing you NEET 2025 mock tests that are happening from 16th to 23rd of April, right? They are going on right now. So you must take part in these mock tests so that you can analyze yourself and you can see your all India rank as well here. Then there is your study buddy that is totally free of cost, and this will be provided to you on this QR scanner here, where you will get 24/7 smart study assistant, instant access to daily study material will be there, right? So all the things are provided to you for totally free of cost. Now what you have to do, let me know in the comment section that yes ma'am, hashtag mock test. 6 mock tests. You have to write hashtag 6 mock test target. This is your target, right? This is the minimum target for you. Hashtag 6 mock tests. That is your target. And I want each of you to comment it down in this video that yes, we will do these 6 mock tests. And you will tell me your result in the comment section only. After, let's say, 7-8 days, you can tell me how much this strategy actually helped you to plan your own NEET exam strategy, right? Don't follow the strategy of the toppers or any other person. Make your own NEET strategy by using the help of your own mock test, right? So that's it for this video. Now, this is Diksha signing off. Bye-bye. Take care.